This is my recap and reaction to Sister Wives Season 19, Episode 17, called Love is Patient, Love is Kind. And in this episode, Christine finally gets married, and yes, people, Christine's drunken lap dance reappears. It's a joyful event on the banks of the Colorado River. Also, Kody has a close call while cutting down a tree. Yes, I'm aware that fans think that Robyn and Kody are staging these dramatic scenes. And part of me thinks that could be true, especially in this case, to get the attention off of Christine's wedding or something. Let's just say Kody's tree cutting technique needs a lot of work. We start with Christine in Moab, Utah. It's finally the big day after watching a horrendous slew of wedding events like the bridal shower, all those things, and the girls are getting their hair done together. McKelty makes an awkward joke about Maddie getting a polygamous braid like the ladies in the FLDS. It does not land well, and Christine has to explain the bad joke in her confessional. And I think this is Axel, Maddie's oldest son, and he purposefully is blocking the camera while they're trying to film Janelle's reaction or conversation with Christine, which is so funny. Obviously, the editor for this episode is not too picky about these things, like shaky footage, iPhone footage, blocked shots. Who cares at this point? Janelle goes on about how Christine always wanted the big wedding fairy tale and she's finally getting it. She keeps saying this and is sticking to it. It cuts to the producer asking Robyn when they heard that Christine was getting married, and Robyn looks really mad. She looks so upset. Her face just says it all. She says that Kody saw an invitation at someone's house, and we know that this was his sister's house because Christine had invited some of his family, the ones that she is still close to, and Robyn says they're the outcasts that were voted off the island. There's a sense of FOMO, major FOMO, coming from Robyn and Kody. Kody says that all his kids, except Robyn's kids, are going to be there, and it would just be so awkward for him to be there because he would outdance the groom. Seeing David and Kody in this dance-off battle would be hilarious, but I guess we're not going to be seeing that anytime soon. Actually, David hates dancing and has some type of back pain or something. Now we're with the men and they're getting ready, and Tony immediately needs to share that the women have been drinking mimosas since 8 a.m. I know some people don't like Tony, but I personally just love how blunt he is sometimes. He did not even think twice about divulging that information. Peyton is getting shaved by Caleb now. I don't know why they're showing this. He was in a rush in the morning and so didn't get to shave, and so Caleb's doing it. Then he shaves his unibrow off or something. Then somehow Mitch has a straight razor with him and whips it out, and David wonders why Mitch just freely has that with him. Why? Now, Kody says that there's a tree in his and Robyn's yard that blocks the view of the mountains, and if we know anything about the Browns, is that they want to look at those mountains to feel better about their lives. Anyways, he wants to bring it down and chop it into pieces, but he's kind of frazzled, and the way he's turning on the chainsaw is making me immediately nervous. Kody looks like a wild man with a chainsaw. He says he's scared, and Robyn is yelling on the top of her lungs like I've never heard the shrill shrieks. Kody! Kody! The tree falls onto another tree in the yard, and now Kody is freaked out because it could fall in any direction now at any time. It's actually super dangerous. He's shaking now, and then his chainsaw gets pinned, but ultimately it does fall in a safe place. Not exactly smooth sailing of a scene. Isabel confesses that she thought things with David and her mom were moving too quickly, but seeing how much they love each other just helped her get used to things. Maddie then breaks into tears because she's so happy for Christine and she just loves David so much. I did not realize that Maddie just loved David this much. I thought she barely knew David. And we have the repeat scene where Robyn is telling Kody, "Aren't we just so happy for them? We're just so happy for them." In this weird, sarcastic tone, like before or after the tree incident, Kody seems more genuinely happy for David and Christine than Robyn, to be honest. Then Kody explains that he will always be holding Robyn's hand, and that he will also always have the door open for his kids to walk through, but that he will not let go of Robyn to have a relationship with his kids. I don't think this is what his kids want, though. Like, they're not asking for him to leave Robyn. And next is the wedding ceremony for Christine and David, and it's actually so sweet. We see more of the walk down the aisle than in the special. Everyone looks great. Peyton walks Christine to a certain point, and then her dad, who has difficulty walking, kind of walks her for the rest of the way. And she's like, "Daddy," and it was sweet. And that's a hard scene to compete with. I don't even know why, but I cried my eyes out, so it must be a good scene. And now, just like after I'm like wiping my tears away, Meri appears and is just decorating the B&B for Halloween. She's decorating, though, with the flowers from, do you guys remember the commitment ceremony? I actually recapped the episode. It's in my must-see episodes playlist. And her friend Blair asks if they should just put it on the headstone. And they actually do put the flowers from the commitment ceremony on the headstone. Meri says that she's not grieving or hoping to be with the family again. She's learning to be kind of herself, like in her own world. And now it's Christine and David's first dance, but as I said, David's back hurts from going down a kiddie slide or something, so he didn't really enjoy it that much. They just kind of like got through it. Then there's this weird flash mob thing that happens. David had even no idea what was going on. It was like arm movements and okay, and now I realize that they're going to show the lap dance again with more commentary. And honestly, looking at this episode, I think Christine was feeling the alcohol at this point, probably from like the mimosas starting at 8 a.m. And that probably played a part. And so the story goes, one of David's friends is doing this cringy dance for David. It looks uncomfortable and guests are kind of uncomfortable watching it. It's like, what is happening? And so I think to break the weird energy, Christine just went in there to upstage said friend, and in front of young children and all, Janelle, etc., Christine goes into passionate mode, like butt movements and all. Nobody wanted to see that, and Peyton won't even comment in his confessional. He's just like, yeah, there's nothing to say about that. And Christine just admits it, like, I drank way too much. In her confessional, she admits it, but you know what? I'm happy she's happy, even if that was super cringy to watch. And notably, I remember them not being able to drink in their religion. Is that something like that I'm imagining? Or like, I guess Christine is drinking now. But anyways, next week, war is on about Coyote Pass. People are talking about lawyers, real estate. I don't know what's going on, but we will see next episode. Thank you for watching my recap, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Bye, guys!